You are lying in bed, staring at the dark ceiling, your heart pounding against your ribs for absolutely no logical reason. You probably blame work stress, the kids, your aging parents, or just the exhausting reality of hitting your 40s. But Johns Hopkins Medicine recently revealed a terrifying reality about the human body. The enteric nervous system, located entirely in your digestive tract, controls your emotional state just as much as the actual brain inside your skull. Your anxiety is not a character flaw or a sudden weakness you developed with age. It is a chemical misfire originating just below your ribs. And if you miss the warning signs I am about to share with you, you will end up spending thousands of dollars on traditional therapy while completely ignoring the real biological culprit. You see, traditional medicine tries to treat anxiety by numbing the brain with heavy medications, but the exploding field of metabolic psychiatry is proving that a staggering 90% of your mental health is actually dictated by your metabolic health. By the time you reach 40, your cellular machinery starts slowing down. Your gut microbiome naturally loses its youthful diversity, leaving you incredibly vulnerable to a silent, internal panic that builds up over time. We are about to uncover exactly why your stomach is quietly sending a constant, terrifying loop of fear signals straight to your mind. But missing even one piece of this complex biological puzzle means remaining trapped in an endless cycle of worry forever. Let me prove this to you right now. Think of the vagus nerve inside your body as a massive, high-speed fiber optic cable connecting your stomach directly to your brain. Medical researchers at the National Institutes of Health have discovered that this communication is actually a one-way street. 80 to 90% of the nerve fibers send signals from your gut up to your brain, not the other way around. Your brain is literally at the mercy of whatever is happening in your intestines. If you do not figure out how to interpret these signals, your anxiety will eventually consume your daily life. Why does your brain always hit the panic button at 3 a.m.? Ever notice how your worst, most irrational panic attacks seem to happen exactly between 2 and 4 in the morning? You wake up in a cold sweat, your mind instantly racing through a list of things you forgot to do, convinced everything in your life is falling apart. As we cross into our 40s, our blood sugar regulation naturally shifts, and our liver becomes far less efficient at storing glycogen for the night. Studies from the American Psychological Association show that up to 95% of your body's serotonin, the crucial chemical that makes you feel safe and calm, is produced entirely in your gut, not your brain. When your blood sugar inevitably crashes in the middle of the night, your starving gut bacteria literally hit the biological panic button. They send emergency alarms rushing up your vagus nerve right when your body is supposed to be in deep, restorative sleep. This sudden, violent drop in serotonin combined with a massive protective cortisol spike jolts you awake, leaving you staring at the clock in pure, unadulterated dread. You think you have a generalized anxiety disorder, but you actually have a nocturnal metabolic crash happening in your intestines. But that 3 in the morning wake-up call is just a subtle whisper compared to the terrifying betrayal that happens when you sit down for a normal lunch. The safe food betrayal happening on your plate. You take a bite of the exact same turkey sandwich you have eaten since you were 30, and suddenly you feel a strange, heavy wave of unexplained dread washing over you. By the time you hit 45, your stomach acid production can drop by nearly 20%, fundamentally changing how you process the world. According to clinical gastroenterology data, this dangerously low acid prevents the proper breakdown of complex proteins, leaving large, undigested food particles to literally rot as they travel through your intestines. Your aging immune system immediately flags this rotting, undigested food as a dangerous foreign invader. It launches a massive inflammatory strike that floods your bloodstream with anxiety-inducing stress chemicals called cytokines. These cytokines cross the blood-brain barrier within minutes, triggering severe feelings of impending doom that you incorrectly blame on your stressful afternoon meeting. You are essentially poisoning your own nervous system with the foods you once loved. Yet this invisible violent war happening inside your stomach often leaves a very visible, deeply embarrassing mark right on your face. What is your skin screaming about your mental state? Look closely in the mirror tomorrow morning. Are you suddenly dealing with random red patches, unexplained eczema, or cystic acne that you thought you permanently left behind in high school? It is a well-documented scientific phenomenon known in metabolic psychiatry as the gut-brain-skin axis. Breakthrough research published in the journal Gut Pathogens confirms that chronic psychological stress, combined with an aging gut lining, causes severe intestinal permeability, a condition commonly called leaky gut. When you have a leaky gut, toxic microscopic particles slip right through your intestinal wall and enter your bloodstream. Your body desperately tries to push these toxins out through your largest detoxifying organ, your skin, while simultaneously triggering your brain's primal fear centers to warn you of the danger. Every time you see a new breakout or a dry patch, it is actually a physical manifestation of your nervous system screaming for help. Fixing your expensive nighttime skin cream won't stop the underlying panic attacks, but you might want to look straight down at your waistline for the next undeniable clue. How did you gain 5 pounds of pure worry since breakfast? You wake up feeling great with a relatively flat stomach, but by 4 in the afternoon, you look 6 months pregnant and feel completely overwhelmed by life. This isn't just your middle-aged metabolism slowing down, or a natural part of getting older, like your doctor might claim. Advanced microbiome sequencing shows that an overgrowth of bad opportunistic bacteria in your small intestine creates a massive amount of internal fermentation gas every time you eat carbohydrates. This trapped gas literally expands your intestines like a balloon, physically pressing hard against your sensitive vagus nerve. This intense physical pressure perfectly mimics the physiological symptoms of fear, which immediately signals your brain to initiate a full-blown fight-or-flight response. You start hyperventilating and feeling anxious simply because your digestive tract is physically crushing your internal alarm system. Your bloating isn't just physically uncomfortable to live with, it is literally suffocating your peace of mind and leading to a destructive addiction you probably didn't even know you had. Who is actually controlling your 8 p.m. sugar cravings? You swore to yourself that you were going to eat clean today, but by 8 o'clock at night, you are frantically tearing through the pantry looking for anything sweet, feeling deeply anxious until you finally find it. You are not weak-willed, and you are not just stress eating because the kids were driving you crazy. We now know through cutting-edge metabolic psychiatry that specific parasitic gut microbes, like Candida albicans, thrive entirely on sugar and actually manufacture neurotransmitter-like proteins. These microscopic organisms brilliantly hijack your neural pathways, making you feel intensely, unbearably anxious until you feed them the exact processed junk food they need to survive and multiply. They hold your dopamine receptors hostage, forcing you to consume sugar just to make the overwhelming feelings of panic temporarily go away. You are literally being held hostage in your own home by billions of microscopic bugs demanding to be fed. But the catastrophic damage these sugar-crazed microbes cause extends far beyond your expanding waistline, reaching straight into your skeletal system. Why do your joints predict your panic attacks? Have you ever noticed how your knees, shoulders, or lower back start aggressively aching right around the exact same time you feel an impending sense of absolute doom? After we pass 40, our joint cartilage naturally thins out a bit. But unchecked systemic inflammation acts like pouring a gallon of gasoline directly onto a small fire. A groundbreaking study in the Journal of Psychiatric Research linked unusually high levels of C-reactive protein, a primary gut inflammation marker, directly to cases of severe generalized anxiety. The exact same rogue immune cells that are actively destroying your gut lining are simultaneously traveling through your bloodstream, settling deeply into your aging joints. As they attack your joint tissue, they constantly whisper high alert threat signals back up to your brain's amygdala, locking you in a state of physical pain and mental terror. You absent-mindedly pop an ibuprofen, hoping for a little relief from the stiffness, totally unaware that the absolute worst, most terrifying symptom is quietly erasing your precious memories. Is it just getting older, or is your gut erasing your mind? You confidently walk into a room to grab something, and you completely forget why you are there, followed instantly by a cold, terrifying wash of panic that you are rapidly losing your edge. We constantly laugh this off with our friends as just another harmless senior moment or a symptom of changing hormones. But Harvard Medical School researchers recently found that a compromised aging gut microbiome produces deadly compounds called lipopolysaccharides, or LPS. These LPS particles are incredibly dangerous endotoxins that can and will successfully breach the highly protected blood-brain barrier if your gut lining is compromised. Once inside your brain, these toxins brutally disrupt your brain's natural ability to clear out daily plaque, causing severe, suffocating brain fog that perfectly mimics early cognitive decline and dramatically spikes your daily anxiety. Your memory isn't fading because you are getting older. Your brain is literally swimming in toxic waste dumped by your own digestive system. So how do you actually stop your stomach from completely destroying your sanity before this neuroinflammation becomes permanent? You have to stop treating your anxiety like it is just a stubborn character flaw and start treating it like the metabolic dysfunction it truly is. You can't just meditate your way out of a severely damaged gut lining, and you can't outbreathe systemic endotoxins. You need to starve the bad bacteria by ruthlessly cutting out the highly processed seed oils and refined liquid sugars that are feeding the inflammation. You have to start introducing potent, naturally fermented foods like raw kefir and real sauerkraut to immediately repopulate your fading bifidobacteria levels. Implementing intermittent fasting for just 14 hours a day gives your migrating motor complex the time it desperately needs to sweep out the rotting food particles causing your distress. Remember, your stomach and your brain are hopelessly locked in a lifelong conversation. It is entirely up to you to change what they are saying to each other before your anxiety steals the best years of your life. If you are dealing with health issues that you just cannot understand, or your doctor is giving you no hope or direction, you can set up a free consultation with me, and we can discuss other options through functional medicine and adjusting the diet or adding missing supplements. I base my work on your blood work and getting to the root of your health issue.